night, beneath the cold moon's fading light, the water moved without a sound through cursed and forgotten ground. The willow trees leaned overhead like whispers from the long gone dead, and every ripple in the stream looked like a half-remembered dream. The old folks said don't linger long where the creek still hums its song, but warnings fade like autumn leaves to restless hearts that never leave. Down a dead man's creek tonight, the shadows move beyond the light. The water knows what time forgot, every wound and every thought. Dead man's creek runs cold and deep, God and secrets it will keep, and every mile I've traveled through leads me back to something true. The wooden bridge was old and worn, scarred by weather, age, and storms. Its planks cried out beneath my feet like memories I didn't seek. The current pulled against the shore like it had done for years before, unmoved by loss, untouched by pride, just carrying the years aside. Some places hold a certain weight, not of fear, but of fate, a reminder all things pass, like water flowing through the grass. Down a dead man's creek tonight, the shadows move beyond the light. The water knows what time forgot, every wound and every thought. Dead man's creek runs cold and deep, God in secrets it will keep, and every mile I've traveled through leads me back to something true. The first light touched the eastern sky and turned the black waters silver white. The creek was still the same as before, yet somehow I could see much more. Not ghosts, not curses, not despair, but lessons drifting through the air, that every life must rise and fall like the flowing waters call. The creek keeps moving year by year through every hope and every fear, and what survives the passing tide is the strength we carry inside. For not to haunt or to condemn, but to remind us where we've been. Dead Man's Creek, dark and wide, rolling with the turning tide, and every mile that lies ahead is another page to be read. The creek flows on beyond the bend like a story without end. struck 12 in a dying town. Street lights flickered, half burned down. The storefront windows held no glow, just reflections from long ago. I walked alone through empty streets, listening to my dragging feet. Every shadow knew my name, every corner looked the same. The night remembers what I hide, all the things I keep inside, and every silence feels like truth, cutting deeper than it used to. This is my midnight reckoning, the weight of every broken thing. The roads I took, the roads I missed, the ghosts I loved, the fists I kissed. Midnight reckoning, cold and slow, showing me what I need to know. Not who I was, not what I've been, but who I am beneath my skin. The courthouse bell rang far away, like a warning from another day. The wind pushed dust across the square, like old regrets still hanging there. I thought time would let things die, but some memories never say goodbye. They settle deep beneath the bone and wait until you're all alone. The darker that the night becomes, the louder beat the hidden drums, calling every buried truth back into the room. This is my midnight reckoning, the weight of every broken thing. The roads I took, the roads I missed, the ghosts I loved, the fists I kissed. Midnight reckoning, cold and slow, showing me what I need to know. Not who I was, not what I've been, but who I am beneath my skin. Silver light on county lines. I stood there staring at the sky and let the years go drifting by. Some wounds fade and some remain, like fingerprints of loss and pain. But every scar that I can trace helped me find this place. Maybe truth arrives at night, when there is nowhere left to hide, and every mask we've ever worn falls away before the dawn. Nothing left for me to lose, and when the morning light breaks through, I'll walk on stronger than I knew. The first light rises in the east, and the shadows lose their teeth. west through barren fields, past rusted plows and broken wheels. A murder of crows filled the sky, drawing shadows as they passed by. The gravel cracked beneath my boots like old truths without excuses, and every mile the darkness grew until the world was black and blue. The crows flew low against the wind like they knew where I'd been, tracing circles overhead above the roads I should have left. Down Crow-Black Road tonight, where the day surrenders to the night. No silver lining, no easy grace, just dust and time in this forgotten place. Crow-Black Road, long and wide, with a cold wind by my side, and every mile beneath the stars leaves another scar. An old gas station stood alone, its window shattered, sign long gone. The pumps were rusted where they stood, swallowed slowly by the woods. I stopped and listened to the air, the kind of silence waiting there, the kind that settles in your bones and reminds you you're alone. Some roads don't lead to anywhere, but still you find yourself there, following questions through the dark, searching for a spark. Down Crow-Black Road tonight, where the day surrenders to the night. No silver lining, no easy grace, just dust and time in this forgotten place. Crow-Black Road, long and wide, with a cold wind by my side, and every mile beneath the stars leaves another scar. Pale above the pines, casting silver across county lines. The crows were gone, the sky was still, the night stretched over every hill. And in that emptiness I found a strange peace in the sound of nothing asking me to be anything but me. Sometimes the road is all there is, no grand reward, no final gift, just another mile to travel through, and the strength to see it through. Down Crow-Black Road once again, past the places that have been through every loss and every fight, toward another fading light. Crow-Black Road, dark and true, you've shown me what I had to do. Keep moving when the way is hard, and carry every scar. The dawn appears beyond the plain, and the crows return again. Graveyard wind rolled through the weeds, past weathered stones and dying trees. It carried dust across the ground like it was searching for a sound. The moon hung cold above the hill. Everything was deathly still except that restless evening breeze moving through the cemetery. Some places hold the weight of time, and every crack and every line and every name carved in stone reminds me nobody stays alone. That graveyard wind keeps calling low through the places people go. It knows every dream and every scar and exactly who we are. Graveyard wind, cold and slow, teaching things I need to know. That every road and every mile only last a little while. The iron gate was hanging loose. Rust had claimed what time once used. The wooden crosses leaned aside like old men tired from the ride. I walked the roads beneath the night, reading names in pale moonlight, thinking about the years we've spent and where they finally went. The wind don't care about your plans or everything you understand. It only moves from place to place across the years we cannot chase. That graveyard wind keeps calling low through the places people go. It knows every dream and every scar and exactly who we are. A graveyard wind, cold and slow, teaching things I need to know. That every road and every mile only last a little while. The sky began to glow, the darkness slowly letting go. The wind still moved across the land like time slipping through my hands. And in that quiet morning light I saw the meaning of the night. Not fear, not loss, not deep regret, but learning not to forget. Every stone beneath the sky belonged to someone passing by, and every life that came and went left something in the wind. And fears, graveyard wind, I understand. Nothing here was meant to stand forever in this world of dust, except the lessons left with us. The wind fades into morning light and disappears from sight.
Blood moon hung above the hills, casting shadows across the fields. The gravel road stretched dark and long, like I knew where I belonged. The pine stood still against the sky, black silhouettes a mile high, and every step beneath that glow felt like someplace I had to go. The night was deep, the air was thin, like something was closing in. Not with fear, not with dread, but with the weight inside my head. Down the blood moon trail tonight, I walk between the dark and light. No clear answers, no grand design, just another county line. Blood moon trail, red and cold, through every story left untold, and every mile beneath that shine feels like a road that's mine. The creek reflected crimson light, flowing through the silent night. The wind moved softly through the cane, carrying whispers through the plain. I thought about the years gone by, the reasons why we live and try, and how the hardest roads we take often shape the souls we make. The moon don't judge, it only sees the stubborn hearts beneath the trees, and every scar beneath the skin, the places where we've been. Down the blood moon trail tonight, I walk between the dark and light. No clear answers, no grand design, just another county line. Blood moon trail, red and cold, through every story left untold, and every mile beneath that shine feels like a road that's mine. The eastern sky began to burn, signaling the night's return. The red moon slowly lost its glow as dawn arrived below. Standing there beside the road, I felt a lighter kind of load, like something carried through the dark had finally left its mark. Every trail beneath the moon ends too late and ends too soon, but every step through dust and stone teaches how to stand alone. Still running through my head, and every mile I leave behind
leaves a little peace of mind. The moon sinks low beyond the trees and disappears into the breeze.
The Black River road beside the road, carrying secrets nobody knows. Moonlight trembled on the water skin, like old mistakes returning again. The tree stood silent along the bank, darkest thoughts I never thanked, and every mile beneath the night pulled me deeper from the light. The current moved without a sound, past every fence and every town, like it knew something I didn't know about the places people go. Down Black River Road I ride, with the darkness at my side. No promises, no guiding star, just knowing who we really are. Black River Road runs cold and deep, through every vow I couldn't keep, and every mile it pulls me through feels a little more like truth. The water cut through stone and clay, the same way time wears souls away. Not all at once, not overnight, but little pieces out of sight. I've seen dreams sink beneath the tide, and watched good men lose their pride, but still the river kept moving on long after everything was gone. The night can hide 1,000 fears and magnify forgotten years, but somewhere in that endless black, there's no need to look back. Down Black River Road I ride, with the darkness at my side. No promises, no guiding star, just knowing who we really are. Black River Road runs cold and deep, through every vow I couldn't keep, and every mile it pulls me through feels a little more like truth. Beyond the trees, soft as a whisper on the breeze. The river still was dark and wide, but now the light stood by its side, and in that quiet I could see the road was changing me, not through comfort, not through ease, but through uncertainty. Some roads aren't meant to make you smile, they're meant to carry you a while, through all the things you need to face, before you find your place.
river fades into the dawn, and I keep rolling on.
Hollow lantern swung along outside a shack, a weathered stone. Its fading glow fought through the dark like a dying but stubborn spark. The road was lost beneath the night, no moon above, no guiding light, just that lonely lantern flame burning through the wind and rain. Some lights shine bright and quickly fade, some survive through every shade, and sometimes all you really need is enough light to believe that hollow lantern lights the way through the black and through the gray. It doesn't chase away the night, but gives me just enough to fight. Hollow lantern, worn and weak, still saying what I need to hear. Keep moving down this broken road and carry on the load. The boards creak softly in the breeze, the shadows stretched among the trees. The fields beyond were cold and bare, but that small light was still there. I've seen stronger things collapse, heard proud men speak their final acts, yet that little flame remained through every storm and every change. The strongest hearts are often found in things that never make a sound, holding on when all around is falling to the ground. That hollow lantern lights the way through the black and through the gray. It doesn't chase away the night, but gives me just enough to fight. Hollow lantern, worn and weak, still saying what I need to hear. Keep moving down this broken road and carry on the load. The sky began to rise, a pale glow spreading through the skies. The lantern's light grew faint and small as morning answered to its call. And in that quiet moment there, I understood why it was there. Not to conquer all the dark, but to protect a single spark. Hope is rarely loud or bright, sometimes it's just a fragile light, refusing to surrender when the darkness closes in. With quiet strength inside, hollow lantern burning low. You taught me more than you'll ever know, and even when your light is gone, the lesson carries on.
The lantern fades into the dawn, but the road goes on.
Curved down through Ironwood Hollow, where the river ran dark and slow. The ironwood trees stood twisted and tall, like they had outlived it all. Their roots dug deep through stone and clay, holding firm through every day, and every shadow they cast at night seemed older than the moonlight. The wind moved softly through the leaves, carrying things no one believes, old stories buried in the ground, waiting to be found. Down in Ironwood Hollow tonight, where the trees outlast the light, no easy road, no straight way through, just the things you know are true. Ironwood Hollow, dark and deep, garden promises we keep, and every mile beneath the stars shows us who we really are. An old well sat beside the trail, covered up by moss and shale. The rope was gone, the bucket too, like memories that slipped from view. I stopped a while and listened close to the silence that mattered most, the kind that only lonely places know, where the strongest lessons grow. The years leave marks on every face, but time can never take the strength that's built through loss and strain and getting up again. Down in Ironwood Hollow tonight, where the trees outlast the light, no easy road, no straight way through, just the things you know are true. Ironwood Hollow, dark and deep, garden promises we keep, and every mile beneath the stars shows us who we really are. The eastern sky began to glow through the branches hanging low. The river caught the morning sun and turned to silver as it run. And standing there beside the bend, I felt the night come to an end, leaving only what remained, the wisdom gathered through the pain. Some roots go deeper than the eye can never see beneath the sky, and some hearts grow strong the same through hardship, loss, and change.
conquer, not to control, but to steady the soul. Ironwood hollow, old and wise, beneath these weather-beaten skies, and every mile I leave behind stays rooted in my mind. The river rolls beyond the trees and disappears into the breeze.
The county line appeared at dusk. Beneath the sky of smoke and rust, the road ran straight through fields of gray, where daylight slowly slipped away. Telephone poles stood like guards, watching over empty yards, and every mile of cracked black top felt like a place where time had stopped. The wind moved low across the weeds, carrying forgotten dreams, and every shadow stretched so long like it was trying to hold on. Welcome to Shadow County tonight, where the dark arrives before the light. No flashing signs, no neon glow, just old roads that nobody knows. Shadow County, cold and still, past the creek and over the hill, and every mile beneath the stars reminds me who we really are. The courthouse clock no longer ran, its hands were frozen where they'd stand. The diner lights were burning dim like echoes from another wind. I passed the church beside the square, its steeple cutting through the air, a lonely landmark standing tall after watching decades fall. Some places never truly change, they only weather years in pain, holding stories in the dust long after iron turns to rust. Welcome to Shadow County tonight, where the dark arrives before the light. No flashing signs, no neon glow, just old roads that nobody knows. Shadow County, cold and still, past the creek and over the hill, and every mile beneath the stars reminds me who we really are. Over fields of stone, and for a while I stood alone, listening to the distant breeze moving softly through the trees. And in that silence I could hear the passing of another year, a quiet truth beneath the sky. Nothing stays, and that's alright. Every town and every road
carries its own kind of load, and every soul that passes through leaves behind a trace or two. Stay somewhere in my mind. The county fades into the dawn, but the road rolls on.
Climbed high to Raven Ridge, past broken fences and splintered bridge. The evening sky was turning black, and there was no thought of turning back. A murder of ravens crossed the moon, their wings cut shadows through the gloom. The cold wind swept across the stone, making the whole ridge seem alone. The higher I went, the less I knew about what was false and what was true. The world below grew small and dim, like a fading memory in the wind. Up on Raven Ridge tonight, where darkness swallows every light. No place for lies, no place for pride, just the hills and the sky so wide. Raven Ridge, cold and bare, the sound of silence everywhere, and every step upon that climb leaves another year behind. The old fire tower stood alone, a skeleton of rust and bone, watching valleys far below, where distant rivers used to flow. I leaned against the weathered steel, trying to understand what's real. The answers never came in words, only in the cry of birds. Some lessons hide where few will go, beyond the towns and roads we know, waiting in the lonely places, far from familiar faces. Up on Raven Ridge tonight, where darkness swallows every light. No place for lies, no place for pride, just the hills and the sky so wide. Raven Ridge, cold and bare, the sound of silence everywhere, and every step upon that climb leaves another year behind. The eastern horizon showed a glow, painting silver on stones below. The ravens drifted with the
dawn, like spirits finally moving on. And standing there above the land, I felt something I could understand. Not certainty, not victory, just a quiet kind of peace. The highest ground won't change your fate, but it can help you contemplate the weight you carry every day, and what should stay or fade away. Once more, I know what I was climbing for. Not to escape, not to forget, but to face every regret. Raven Ridge, wild and free, you gave a little clarity, and every mile back down the hill carries that feeling still. The ravens vanish with the sun, and the long road calls me home. Dipped down through midnight hollow, where the dark runs deep and the winds still follow. An old dirt track cut through the pines, past forgotten fences and county lines. The air hung thick with the scent of rain, memories drifting across the plain. I kept my eyes on the fading white, or gravel shining in the moonlight. That every mile seemed twice as long, like the night was holding on to every word I left behind, and every ghost inside my mind. Down in midnight hollow tonight, the shadows dance beyond the light. No place to run, no place to hide, just the truth walking by my side. Midnight hollow, cold and wide, where broken dreams and hope collide. And every road that brought me here made the darkness crystal clear. The creek bed twisted through the trees, carried by a restless breeze, and now cried out from somewhere far beneath the pale and fading stars. I thought about the years gone by, the reasons why we laugh and cry, and how the weight we choose to bear can either break us or prepare. The night can strip a person bare, leave nothing but what's really there. No disguise and no excuse, only what we choose. Down in midnight hollow tonight, the shadows dance beyond the light. No place to run, no place to hide, just the truth walking by my side. Midnight hollow, cold and wide, where broken dreams and hope collide. And every road that brought me here made the dark darkness crystal clear. And slowly turned to gray as night began to fade away. The hollow looked less dark somehow, though it was still the same place now. And standing there I understood the hard roads had done some good, teaching lessons only found on lonely stretches of broken ground. Not every darkness means defeat. Sometimes it's where wisdom meets the stubborn heart that won't give in, no matter where it's been. Place, a soul can find its grace. The sun climbs slowly through the pines and leaves the hollow far behind. Ran south through Widow's Crossing, past fields where the fog came crawling. An old rail line cut through the trees, rusting slowly with the years. The evening settled cold and gray as daylight slipped away, and every mile beneath my wheels brought back things I used to feel. The wind knew every broken name, every loss and every flame, and carried them across the land like grains of dust through open hands. Down at Widow's Crossing tonight, where the darkness meets the light, no easy answers waiting there, just cool winds in the midnight air. Widow's Crossing, old and worn, holding stories through the storm, and every road that passes through leaves with something true. The depot stood abandoned still beyond the creek and over the hill. Its windows dark, its paint long gone, yet somehow it kept holding on. I thought about the years that fade, promises people never made, and how time takes what it will take without a reason we can name. The tracks don't care who comes or goes, they only follow where they flow across the miles and through the years, past every hope and fear. Down at Widow's Crossing tonight, where the darkness meets the light, no easy answers waiting there, just cold winds in the midnight air. Widow's Crossing, true. Climbed over barren ground, casting silver all around. The fog drifted across the rails like fragments of forgotten tales. And in that quiet, lonely place, I found a trace of grace, not in certainty or pride, but in simply staying alive. Every crossing marks a choice, every silence holds a voice, and every path we choose to take becomes the life we make. And every scar beneath these fading stars. Widow's cross in dark and wide, with the long night at your side. And every mile beyond this place carries part of its trace. The fog fades into morning light, rails disappear from sight.